extremely grateful to Kenya women business leaders for hosting this dinner in my honor and in support of Kenya's candidature for the position of chairperson of the African Union Commission. I am humbled by the presence of each one of you and wish to express my deepest gratitude to all of you. Your presence here is not only a reflection of the solidarity that has over the years propelled and elevated the status of women in society, it's also a demonstration of your commitment to a national and continental agenda and your abiding faith in the possibility of a stronger, a more united and prosperous continent. Speaking during the Organization of African Unity in Addis Ababa on the 25th of May 1963, ladies and gentlemen, the late Emperor Haile Selassie said the following, and I quote, "Africa is today at mid-course, in transition from the Africa of yesterday to the Africa of tomorrow. Even as we stand here, and today we are seated, we move from the past into the future. The task on which we have embarked, the making of Africa, will not wait. We must act to shape and to mold the future and leave our imprint on events as they slip past into history." End of quote. These words, ladies and gentlemen, are as appropriate today as they were 53 years ago. While Haile Selassie made reference to the charter establishing the OAU in charting the way to the future of the continent, today we refer to Agenda 2063, a 50 years comprehensive blueprint which outlines the transformational path to the future that we all want for Africa. The roadmap into the future is clearly spelled out. And I want to actually mention that it's also thanks to those that are currently serving at the AU, which includes a formidable chairwoman of the African Union Commission, who actually were able to push this agenda forward during their term. Now, what we need is an effective African Union Commission chairperson, a chairperson who can midwife the African Renaissance. And that's the reason we're here, to map out ways in which Kenya can provide leadership to the African Union Commission. And I thank you again for rallying behind my candidature, which is an affirmation that our country is offering a candidate that we hope is equal to the task. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, looking into the future, I envision a prosperous continent, one that is free of extreme want, united in both values and outlook, and that embodies our pride and our dignity as Africans. I envision a continent at peace with itself and with the rest of the world, a continent that's an equal partner with other players at the global arena and a premier investment destination. I also see a continent that's at the frontier of knowledge and innovation, rendering new meaning to the words of the Roman philosopher, again, long time ago, Pliny the Elder, that, and I quote, "There's always something new coming out of Africa," end of quote. The contours of this new Africa are now discernible, and the dream of an African Renaissance is gradually unfolding. Today, Africa epitomizes hope and opportunity. Economies are booming, peace prevails in most countries, democratization is taking root, most certainly, and foreign investors and African investors are part of our journey, looking for opportunities and addressing the challenges. This is the trajectory that we need to sustain and fast-track moving into our future. My vision for the African Union Commission is therefore that of a secretariat that will harness the current momentum to secure the vision of our founding fathers of a peaceful and prosperous continent. This agenda calls for strategic, dynamic, and visionary leadership from the next chairperson of the African Union Commission.